Yo, 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 everybody, this is Narcoleptic Cheetah, and we're in another episode of Factorio. In fact, this is future me wondering why there's no intro to the current episode. Anyway, let's get on with it. Today, I kind of wanted to try something out. So, I don't know if you guys know this, at least everything I've read, these nuclear reactors are always on. And it makes a certain amount of sense because they don't like flip on and off like the other steam generators that from the beginning of the game, because they're not instant heat. Like the heat takes a long time to, like I said, heat up and get these what are these things called? The heat exchangers to get going and create the steam and all that stuff. So they always need to be on, right? So my idea for this is to basically have, well, this one will always be on. This is our main source of power. And what I want to do is potentially connect the inserters that are putting the fuel in, connect those to a few combinators and deciders and such that say, you know, when these accumulators are, say, less than 90%, then these will kick on, or most of these will kick on. Like I said, I don't know if I said it already, 3 of these will always be on, and the reason they'll always be on is because I want to keep these pipes warm. That way when these kick on, it basically everything gets hotter faster. So we'll have 3 on per 18. But right now, basically what's happening is we're creating a ridiculous amount of these empty fuel cells, and it's just overloading the system, and we're creating way too many. So, like I said, I just want to have 3 on per module all the time, saving us 15 nuclear reactors. So we're going to put some accumulators down. That's what we're going to do right this second. And I just ordered 50 because, you know, it's 50. And I'm just going to kind of lay them down like this. Oh my gosh, that was almost exactly 50 that fit in that little line. In fact, if I had done it any different, I could have had 50 completely on that line. Oh, well, that's fine. I'm just going to put this one back here because I don't want to look at it. Okay, so that guy will charge up. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect basically this red wire, probably this red wire, connect it over here into this one accumulator. When this one accumulator, when accumulators discharge, they all do it at once. And so they will all go down at the same level. So we're going to only pay attention to this one, and similar to the way we set it up with our steam engines, when it goes below 90%, we're going to have like the second wave of nuclear reactors kick on. That'd be I don't know which ones. The second one, anyway. The second module will kick on. When it goes below 80%, the third one will kick on. That basically all that means is we're not meeting our demand, and these accumulators, we don't have a lot of them, so they're going to go down really fast. And we might spread it out. It might be 90 and 70 or something like that, or I might add more accumulators. It doesn't really matter so much, but I just want, like, if things are going to kick on, I just want them to kick on in iterations. Like, so one kicks on at 90, one kicks on at 80, one kicks on at 70, one kicks on at 60, or one kicks on at 90, 170, 150, 130, something like that. And that just means I need more and more and more power. In theory, once the second one kicks on, it should, at least assuming that the accumulators fall at a relatively slow rate, then the second one kicking on will say, okay, this is all we need, and we're good to go now. And it's just a way to keep track of how much energy is in the system. And again, what the heck? How did I end up in here? I swear, I'm going to take the legs off. Anyway, you can slip between those. That's super interesting. Anyway, so I guess the first thing we got to do is take this red line here and connect it. Can I? Sometimes going really, really fast is not always a great thing. So we're going to connect those up, and we're also going to connect it to the input of most of these modules. Okay, so I'm just connecting them to each other and making sure I'm grabbing the right thing. Let's see. Yep, insert. Okay, and like I said, there will be 3 that aren't connected at all. Are you serious? It won't reach that far? Okay, so we're going to take, well, hold on. Let's look at this. Wow, that's super janky looking. Okay, we're just going to take this one and connect it to, what? Oh, it's because of the way. What is going on? And those are connected there. That's connected there. This one is connected to this, but that's not okay. Okay, that's connected. Connect? No. Can I connect from this one to this one? No. Maybe I'll have to go up here. There we go. Finally. And then I can connect between each of the robots again. Oh wait, those were the wrong ones. Oh, okay. I got used to the direction that they were facing, not the actual little setup here. Okay, so let's go reds again, but this time connect it to the pole. That one goes in, whatever's in front of the blue, basically. I did it again. Whatever, I'm going to connect them all, and then I'll just dadgummit. I really messed that up, because the middle 3 don't need to be connected. Okay. Are y'all giving me stuff? Yeah, y'all are giving me stuff. Okay, so this one, let's just keep going. This one, this one, this one, and this one, all connected. Okay, but really, I need to disconnect the middle 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, and then this one, that one, and that one need to be not connected. So they will always be producing. So there, there, and there. Okay, so then this one needs to connect to alright, so those 3, well, can I do that? No. So which, it's too far to reach. Okay, I'm just gonna have to connect them to the power pole, and then I can connect the power poles to each other. One more, and then we'll, down one? Jeez, I hope that's right. So these 3, middle 3, I mean, are not connected. Not connected, not connected. Is connected. Okay. So, if we go down here, to this guy, it always outputs a signal of A, right? Which means, and the A is just the percentage of the energy in there. So, okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna follow a tutorial because I'm really confused about some of this stuff. Oh, it always faces the same way. That's super weird. Okay, so we're going to grab us a... I would put my power stuff up. Anyway, we're gonna grab us this thing, and we're gonna put it kind of close. Okay. So, let's see here. We're going to say that we need, I know we need 3 of these things, right? And I'm gonna need more red. Okay, hold on just a second. I gotta click off of the game. Put this on my second screen so I can look at it and read it. I have it well enough memorized, sort of, not really. Okay, so we read the signal A off of here, and it connects through the network. Let's see, we're gonna need red to connect from, let's connect it from here to here, and then it's just connected to the whole system at this point. And oh man, this is so confusing. Also, I'm reading this sideways. Alright, so this one needs to be the opposite signal. It needs to be a greater than signal. And it needs to be a binary output of, I'm going to do red. Okay? Red. Yes. And it's going to have a signal of also red. And that has got to be greater than green. I think. No, other way around. Dang it. Green. That means turn on. I think. We'll find out. They use letters in the tutorial. I was just going to try to be fancy with it. Okay, I need the alt to be... Okay, so when green is greater than red. Alright. So this one is when A is less than yeah, it's a no, yeah, A is less than, let's see, I was gonna say something like, I'm gonna do the 30. I almost put the 3 in there. 30. So when the accumulators go less than 30%, this kicks on. Okay. And when that happens, you're going to output green. Okay? And then when A is less than, or no, is greater than, what was the other one, like 50%? When it's greater than 50 set, you're going to output a stop signal. Okay? So when A is less than 30%, go, go, go. When A is greater than 50% for this module anyway, stop, stop, stop. That's what that means. Go, stop. And then this one says, when go is greater than stop, you kick on and go. It also basically says when red is equal to, when red is greater than green, so when stop is greater than go, so when this is 1 and that's 0, so basically when this is over 30% and this is also over 50%, this will completely reset the system and we will output, it says green. I'm going to go with green, even though that technically means a stop signal. I don't totally understand that part. And then we're going to tell our inserters that when green is greater than 0, so I could put it red there. Just letting you know. Enable the enabled condition. When green is greater than 0, they kick on. That actually makes sense. So we will grab this guy. We say this. When green is greater than 0, that should be an enabled condition. So then it'll start working. And then all that means is when this green here, when it says it's equal to 1, that'll be greater than 0. This will kick on. And it'll remember that condition until this one is met. And that's when A is greater than 50. And then everything resets and they stop working. In theory. Now I gotta figure out these wire connections. Oh, Lord. Okay, so it says output. Okay, let me look at this. Okay, so actually these are reds that go into it, and then greens that come out, and reds that go. Okay. Okay, so I mixed up the wires. It doesn't matter that much. This, I don't think it matters that much. Oh God, I hope it is okay that I'm switching the colors a little bit. Okay, so let's get the red cable and connect it here and here. Oh Lord. Because I just connected it all into that system. You know what? I am going to say, oh geez. I'm going to disconnect that. I know. I actually don't want that to be part of the system. This can be part of the system. That's okay. But I want this to directly connect to those without connecting in to the main system. So it's all an isolated thing. I think that's true now. So I could just go red to either, can I do it to here? I can basically do red to red, and I think that's all set up. Maybe? These should all be red, basically. Okay. So then these, they'll run through their fuel, whatever they have left, and then they'll shut off. Oh, wait, that's not totally true because I just set up this one. So shift right, left, left. That one doesn't have conditions, doesn't have conditions. Left, left, shift left, 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 left. And just keep going down. Otherwise, I would end up with some really bad news. So, whew, I almost did that wrong. No, shift left. Why is that not working? Shift right, shift left. There we go. That should not be green. Wait, what? That's red. I can't even see that one. Okay, if I take all those... No! Why is it... Darn you, accumulators. It's full of energy. Why is this not working? That worked. It's not working anymore. What? Hold on, I'll be back in just a second. Okay, guys, we're back. The solution was a lot more simple than I anticipated it being. There was also, I don't know, there's an extra inserter here, and I don't know if you guys saw it in the last clip, but each one of these had an extra inserter, so I had wired up everything pretty much correctly, I think, but what happened is that, like, I don't know, actually that one was appearing green. I don't know what the heck happened, to be honest. But the other one would be like constantly putting in, so there was an extra one. Wait, why does this one still have stuff in it? Oh, okay, and it's not putting in. Okay, so you can see all of these are off, and that one will turn off eventually too, and then these will keep these pipes warm. Should be anyway. This is at 1,000 degrees. They're all at 1,000 degrees. So it should, like I said, keep these pipes warm. These other nuclear reactors will simply allow the pipes down here to become much warmer and such. I imagine most of these will fall off over time. So that's totally okay by me. We're going to do the same thing over here. And just keep setting it up. Another thing I did is I completely disconnected it from the main network. In terms of red and green wires, these are just localized little systems that will read the accumulator that is with it, and as soon as that one goes down, it'll be enough to kick in. And we still have the other accumulators, so I think these will be reading the accumulators in the entire system, even though it's only connected to one. So that, I think, will be good too. Yeah, connected to network, 435. Oh, circuit connections. I was like, what? But no, that's just like every power pole and everything. I think. I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to grab, just so you can see it, the output connection to this decider, and we're going to connect it to each power pole. And this is more for my sanity than I think that it actually helps. And then we're gonna go run down here. I did a couple of fixes type things. I wasn't sure if wire length had anything to do with it, or if the fact that it was connected to other machines had anything to do with it. I don't think so, but you know, it's a computer game. Things don't always make sense. That was 3, right? Yep. So 1, 2, 3, and then just do that. And that one. Okay. So I'm gonna continue doing this for a little bit. Um, honestly, though, it shouldn't take that long. Let's see. I think I can grab this. Make sure I'm getting the right one. And let's see, if I hit shift left click, that did take it. So shift, and then I can just run up and do these. That one has one. That one, and then every one of these should take one as well. Okay. And this is, like I said, just kind of a way for us to save on the fuel cells. I'm not... Actually, the fuel cells is not where I'm worried. I'm worried about the empty fuel cells backing up. Right? If the empty fuel cells back up, then all of this stops because it has nowhere to put the empty fuel cells. This method here will greatly reduce the number of fuel cells we have. So like every 200 seconds, we were getting 90. Whoops. We were getting 90 empty fuel cells basically, and in this situation, we'll actually have every 200 seconds we should be getting, let's see if I do this math right, which I probably won't, about 15. So we're reducing it by like a sixth. Now, is it going to be perfect and everything like that? No, but it will at least keep us going, and keep like the fuel cells. We have boodles of fuel cells. We have boodles of uranium. So we're fine in that regard. I'm actually going to copy most of this. Probably will just all the circuit connections I'll copy and then get rid of everything else. And yeah, so what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna do a blueprint of this entire thing, right? We won't need those or those. We will need some of those. Those we don't need that. We do need those, not those. I don't even think we need that. We do need the accumulator. Let's see. Oh my god, these are so tiny. Okay, anything in front of the reds we need to get rid of in terms of these little bots, the inserters. Oh, this is tiny. I can imagine it for you guys. If you don't have a large screen, this is really tiny and tedious. All right, let's see. That's red. That's in front of red. Okay, green. So now these middle three, I should get rid of both. That doesn't matter that much. And then anything in front of red. So that's red. That one and that one. Okay, that should be everything. And we're gonna call this nuclear power management times 18. And actually going to find these combinators and really probably an accumulator and maybe like a 1 and an 8. That works. Yeah, so we'll do that. And we're going to drop that into there. Okay. So now, all I really need to do is go up here. Go up here and plop that down. Oh. Wait, we should be able to see these things turn off, actually. Turn off. turn off? Yeah, they turned off. Okay, good. Okay. So that seems to have worked. I guess we'll find out later. So basically all I do is I go in here. Oh, not here. I go into this one. So that last one was 50. So I'll just add 20 to this and we'll do 70. Hit set and we'll hit escape. And then this one will be 90%. Ugh, I keep trying to do it there. It's down there. And hit set. And the last one will be like 90 and 99 or something like that. So that's where we're going with this. And let's see here. Let's get that blueprint again. Nope, that's the 35th, the 18 one. Yep. And don't ask me to explain the decider combinators. I don't totally understand them. Like I said, I'm following a tutorial. It's kind of working. This is actually going to be 90. And this one is going to be 99. I should probably set those different, but anyway. So as soon as that goes to 99, these shut off. And they should not be pulling in anymore. In fact, it could probably go through and do that. Yes. Okay, cool. So they'll run through their natural cycle, and then this one will always be on. This is just our main power, and the other ones, since they won't have any fuel, won't be able to turn on. That one's going to run through its natural cycle, and these have already been removed. Sweet. So, yeah. I think also the heat exchangers keep their heat while they have steam in them. So they probably have, a bunch of these probably have steam in them already. I don't care about that either. That's good. That means once we need it, it'll kick on. This will go much slower. It's either until this is empty or until this is full. So whatever. And then the other one should be okay. Let's kind of take a look. I daisy chained a bunch of these because we were backing up to such a severe degree, but that was just a stopgap because unless we fix the problem, these will fill up and then eventually the whole system will shut down, and that would be bad because biters will kill us. Also, our pollution looks amazing at the moment, but we have nothing going, literally. Also, these don't create pollution, which I thought was super interesting. That's cool. Anyway, let me check the time, and I'll be back with you guys in just a bit. Actually, it looks like we're up on time, so if you guys enjoyed the episode, please leave a like on it. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.